Ciao, friends. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. Today we'll be leaving Golden Ridge and on to the next area, next planet. So, I apologize if any of you actually tuned in to watch my Borderlands stream yesterday because it didn't happen. I had some things come up and I had to deal with it. So I sincerely apologize if you tuned in to watch Borderlands yesterday. But we'll start fresh with it again on Tuesday next week. And then we'll play Outer Worlds today. So hopefully stick around or we'll continue where we left off. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I should even wear this helmet. Yeah, I don't want to use my energy because I need that. And I don't know. Deep fried sisty bits. Alright, I gotta see if this is which is the better one here. Because they both do good things here. Hey, did it even download a screenshot here? Alright, well, whatever. For now, I'll stick with this one. And has I think I talked to everybody already. So I'm ready to go. And I was going to take Niles and Inez to this because they both requested to go on this particular mission. So I'll honor that.
No time to goggle the rift, Commander. We've got to get to Vries.
Are there going to be enemies here? Because I kind of thought we were going to walk
Good
into a
evening.
peace talk.
On behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace. With tensions being patched in Golden Ridge, I am certain we can both profit from a merger. But surely the good Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders have some thoughts?
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow counselors remind you that this is no merger, but an alliance. By ending the war, we may focus on the true threat to our society, the rifts.
Yeah, look at him. Wow. Take a screenshot of that too. My vape is tasting tasty today. Oh, look at the like mist in the air here from the light. Oh, that looks cool. Well done on those effects. All right. Mug. Well, since I don't have anybody watching, I can figure this out now. Oh, and I think there's gonna be robots here, if anything. I was gonna try the auto hacker, but that's probably gonna be really bad. Oh, it's TTD. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm using that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, because supposedly there's gonna be robots here, maybe. This will be better with CTD, I believe. It won't drain it as quickly as an SMG would. And the way my playstyle is I try to just kill everything with like a couple shots in TTD, and then the fight's over by the time my TTD ends. A lot of times. I mean, that's the goal anyway. So I wouldn't really benefit much from the scramble. So, all right, let's see. Okay. Yes, yes. What's this? Yeah, I'm gonna go with that for now. But I don't know what we're gonna encounter here exactly. Or if we'll even encounter anything right now. far as enemies go. I assume I go this way, but I'm gonna look around real quick.
Doesn't take an engineer to hazard a guess whose ship that is. De Vries is here, Commander. I'm sure of it.
Wonder if I can get in there and sabotage her ship. Oh, that person watching left. I'll go back to looking at this. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I unlocked the wrong thing next. Because this hat is still better for me. Alright. That's our ship. Yeah, I bet if I had engineer, I could have unlocked that and fucked with her ship. But it looks like there's nothing I can do. So we'll just move on. Yeah, because it looks like disable landing pad gate hydraulics. Yeah, see, that would have lowered the gate. So I could have maybe fucked with her ship. But I don't have engineering, so we'll move on. Anything over here? No. Okay. Save.
Who? Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent De Vries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late.
I'll determine that.
Preposterous. Our mission to stop the talks is a righteous one. Why would I ever jeopardize it for the likes of you?
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get De Vries' plans out of him.
You'll do no such thing. My willpower is stout, my loyalty unshakable. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent De Vries and our comrades the time they need, so be it.
That's the truth. Might as well use the knowledge I have. Knowledge and leverage I have.
That matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast.
You don't sound convincing. Try again. With more feeling.
Don't toy with me, fiend! I'll not have it. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent de Vries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself.
Of course. I'll show you mercy. If you tell me everything.
But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path.
I don't want to get your blood on my armor. You're clearly sincere and over your head.
How can you say that without knowing me? And mean it? Your resolve is unmistakable, and it's quickly becoming all too clear I've no option left but to trust you. Fine then. I surrender. See this screen? Agent of Vries' orders for each of her strike teams are here for the taking. One team is in the next chamber, in fact. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the station. All while Agent de Vries makes for the forum chamber to eliminate the delegates. You'll also need this. Her guards have commandeered some frightful reinforcements, and you'd do well to find the control hub to disable them before you're spotted. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you truly intend to stop her, best be on your way now. May the numbers guide you.
Gave
I
up
actually
that
really like
intel
the
rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look.
Yeah. Relatively. Map of the station. Hold the landing pad. Turbine chamber.
Ah!
What's down here? An elevator? Alright, so there's an elevator here, and I saw another one over that way. And there's one right there. So I don't want to go straight to the broadcast booth then. So I probably need to go up one of those 2 elevators. You know what, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'll go up one of those 2 elevators. Well, I think that one probably goes up, right? Maybe. This one probably goes down further. Possibly. Alright, let's find out. Let's explore these elevators first before we do anything else. You know what, excuse me. Okay, so I don't have any, shock grenades or anything. I think I'm gonna use some of these gloop grenades if, but more than likely, maybe distraction grenade devices. Okay.
It seems your sovereign is regarded as being inept, shall we say? This
We need to find us a fuse to get this whole thing operational again.
beyond his depth. He and his ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping redworm.
Alright, so maybe I need to have
That to mean it
in
will
race
be without
scanner.
exertion. So then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks...
Alright, I need to find the station fuse.
Only his influence.
Got it.
Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting
I read it
profits
around
over
people.
people. But instead, I suggest we
Yes,
pivot our discussion
revert.
back to the real matter at hand.
Well, why not? Okay. Alright, I think that's one of the things he told me we should do. Done. Now I need to find that fuse. Is that it? Oh, how, convenient. Yes. Now what? Let's look at the journal. Oh, I can discuss it with my crew. Let's see what they say.
Every moment we linger in this shell of a place, we're giving Vries that much more time to enact her plans. I'd rather we move on.
We should keep moving, Commander.
Alright, then. Can I jump that far? Kind of looks like I should be able to. Nice. Another sniper rifle. Nope, nothing up here. That's it. Sniper rifle and some bits. Alright. Alright, well I did something here. Ah, so now the lift here is operable. Let's see where this takes us. That's not a lift, it's a... Gotcha. It takes us to the other side over here. Oh, the sound of cables bending like that. That sound always like... it always gets me to the core. I don't know. Okay. Some kind of enemies around here now.
Yep, they've commandeered those mechs. Might want to choose this battle wisely.
I think I... what's the word? Just, change their... targeting. No. Well, supposedly I thought I shut them down already. Shit. Let's get around this way. Let's just do... Aha! Nice, yes. Oh, nice. Good thing I made a cartridge of that. Ha! Nice. So now they're attacking the enemy. I love doing shit like that. Love it. Should I still take out the mech? Because it looks like he's hostile. Let me test it.
Unknown disruptive influences.
Okay. Just thought I'd try. Well, at least I think they killed the people. I wonder if I can shut them down now. Well, not from there anyway. Oh, there's still someone.
Influences confirmed.
At least dead.
Analyzing surroundings.
Oh shit.
Still alive, Commander.
Mobility interrupted. Teammates eliminated.
Nice. Okay. I think that's the only two. So I'll save. Okay.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal
Bloviating?
quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Huh. Apparently I can go down further.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that matters have been delicate, but I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. Had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, we welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome.
I mean, if I had a fuse. And this place is a maze. Alright. That door's sealed. Alright, we can go up further. Trying to find the fuse. The other one for the other elevator was very close by to the controls, but the music here is pretty suspenseful. I like it. Alright, back to where I came in at.
Mobility interrupted. Electrical dampeners failing.
Thought I got them all, but apparently not. Let's see. Could try going down again. There was. There it is. There was a... Oh, you know what? I did go down here already. Okay. I don't like the sound of that cable. Nope. You know, no, I remember that went nowhere because this door is sealed. Hmm. Aha. Well, let me save before I attempt that. Oh my god, that's so cool. Sweet. And there's the fuse. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I feel smart. Figured that out all by myself.
Let
Didn't
us
even
turn our
have to look it
attention
up.
once more to Golden Ridge. I am grateful we could come to an accord after that unfortunate attack on Outpost Opportunity, but many questions remain.
Of course. Allow me to offer this bit of data then. The true culprit of the attack.
Ah, that was the door that was sealed.
My
Nice.
brave colleagues found her out and promptly executed her.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet live, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate
No, they survived because of me.
allow chaos to run rampant.
But whatever,
in our
I
watch.
digress.
Chances are high. Rapid variable as a result of your people meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. Why, the mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Isn't that right?
Another one of those situations. I see. Alright, I got this, guys. I'll save just in case, but I got this. TTD is so
Let me know when you
cool.
needed a stretch.
Back in business.
Are you good, Niles?
According to my analysis prior to this meeting, enough goodwill exists between our parties to suggest a high chance of success, should a treaty or alliance be agreed upon.
Oh. Cool. Machine gun, nope. I don't really want any of those, but I guess we can go with that. Nice.
As in a contract. Goodness, there's no need to rush into such formalities, Vicar. Especially
Lockpick
when so
12.
much has yet to be discussed.
You serious? Damn. Lockpick is like one of... Maybe, I mean, I'm balancing myself a little too much, I think, it's the problem. More than I typically do, but... Right now, lockpick and speech are my two highest skills. Still not enough. Now I'm getting lockpick 12 checks over here. Where my highest skill is 8. I could have gotten it to 12 if I focused on it. But... My first playthrough, I'm going kind of a somewhat balanced route. Ooh, another pitch ball. Pitch ball card. More, plus 5 more to max health. Nice. I'm slowly but surely overcoming the sickly trait. already have a sniper rifle. I'll keep that, but just because. And I think that's my burst pistol I like a lot. Definitely gonna keep that. Sell that and that. I honestly don't really use grenades much. Not my style. But I'll keep a couple. The biomass one I probably would use on occasion. And there's nothing I want to buy either. Alright, well, since I can't get into there.
No time to lollygag, Commander. Whatever's in that repository can wait.
Another fuse box. I need to find another fuse. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I guess that's some... Huh. So is this not the way I came in? It wasn't, was it? Before I take that fuse, I kind of want to see where this goes. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug in my iPad in a little bit. I'll do that in a minute.
I'm starting to get an eerie feeling, like someone's got their lamps on us.
Right? Was that it? Oh. Observation is cool. I like it. Okay. Exam notepad. Okay. Alright, well, if that's the case, then this is the main way, apparently. But... wait, I'm a little confused then. I'm gonna go back across this way. Because I'm assuming the fuse right over there is the one that's powering this pulley, trolley thing. Yeah, this one. But I'm gonna save, because there was another one over there. But apparently that's the direction we need to go. But there's more to do. Rather than just go straight to the broadcast station. I mean, I guess we took care of her auto mechanicals, at least. Okay, so I can still remove it.
We formed an alliance, say, within the next month.
Did I look at this yet?
We would see returns within days. The market, the colony, would soon be out of protectorate hands.
By your estimation, do explain, how did you arrive at this estimation? What model did you utilize? Which metrics?
Oh, you see, I'm renowned for my ability to read a room, as we call it in my business, where common sense meets observational data, you might say.
Looks like a fight.
What if I go and see?
Man, those things got too close. That hurt. Alright, so there's a hole there. A hole there. Does that go all the way through somewhere, or is it just a hole? Okay. Alright, let's investigate this hole over here. Yeah, because I don't think I can go through this door over here. So I bet that's the way around. Oh! I bet that's the way around if you can't lockpick it. But I can. Bolted plasma beam caster. That's cool. Not the kind of weapons I'm using though. Union diffuser. Huh. Okay, so I'm seeing this is the only reason you would use a fuse to open this door over here. So I'm gonna wind up taking that fuse out to go the direction I need to go. Now. Yeah, so I assume this is the way over here is how to get into that room. But wait a minute, if that's the case... Actually, no, that leads to something else entirely. Alright. Let's use the gas energy deflection apparatus and save. And then run through. What's this? De Soto's notes. Where are my explosive side projects? I made it to Provost's office. Fusspot. It's interesting to a point. The Protectorate seem to believe in the plan, which is an order, the order thing. So it sounds like even though the order turned on them, and for good reason, it sounds like to me they still kept their religious views, because that's what it is. It's a religion based on math. Math dictating fate, basically. But I see Protectorate all the time still saying, but as the plan would have it. So they still believe in it. So they still believe in the plan, even if they deem the Order enemies. Which is interesting. You'd think that the Protectorate, the Sovereign, would have outlawed the religion after that, but no. But I just find that interesting. But I digress. I will make a note of this, though, because, you know, I like to share my opinions, because they're so important, you know. Let's see, 57. Thoughts on the plan. Alright. You're going to leave to outfit the Arachnid maintenance units with my incendiaries. Yeah, patrol and detonate. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder if I can jump up here. Yes, I can. And then that leads into so yeah, that there is another way into that room. But I've already been in there, so we're good. This was just simply nothing really. But there's another hole right here. That also leads to nowhere. What does that look like when I have that active? Oh, huh. It's like it shines like a bright light out of my chest. Interesting. Alright, well I'm gonna switch back to my TTD. And I determined that leads nowhere. Alright, I'm done with that. With here. So yeah, I'll take the fuse. And then take it this way. Oh, right, I gotta put it back in this box, yes. Alright. Now, what was it that I was supposed to do exactly again? Because, like, I don't want to miss any of the steps. Because I'm already at a disadvantage from having freed those hostages. Because she was able to go through with her side stuff. Let's see. Yeah. So let's say I don't want to go straight to the booth because I need to still deal with the agents in the turbine chamber and her well-armed guards in the refinery. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure I haven't gone in, I haven't missed anything. Unless... Unless that other elevator led to the other things. 'Cause this seems like it's going straight to the broadcast booth and retrieving the fuses to gain access to it. So I'm actually going to go back now and go up that other elevator that was way back there. So I need to go back this way. Oh, plus I haven't even gone up these stairs yet either. Let's do that. Oh yeah, I did do that. Okay, well then, perfect. You go this way.
Yeah.
That's actually where I came in at. Yeah, and I came through the turbine. And then I'll go back over here. Okay. Now I need to go back down. Oh, I shut down that turbine apparently. Oh, that's just the room that had one of the fuses I needed. Oh, and that's why I shut down, because I removed the fuse. Got it, got it. Right, so now I need to go all... What's this? I went through here already, right? Okay, yeah, actually I need to go back through here. Back up the ladder. Because turns out maybe I should have gone to the other elevator first, before this one. Alright, and this leads back to the main area. Got it. Go back across. Because turns out maybe I took the... I know I wanted to explore both the elevators. This one takes you to... The one I went down was the way to the Vries, the broadcast chamber. So I should have went down this... the other one first. Yeah, so I need to go back up this elevator. So I took this one down first. Yeah, I need to plug my iPad in, but I'll wait. Alright, now, what I should have done probably, let's go down the other elevator I saw first. This one. Oh, well, you're going up, apparently. Because I want to deal with all the side stuff first before I go straight to Vries. I don't want there to be any complications. Plus, I try to be thorough. I try.
For all of the Protectorate's ills, they sure know how to build things that last. Not a compliment, just an observation.
Alright, well, what's this gonna do? Well, that didn't really tell me much. What was the point of coming here? For one little lockbox that has some stuff in it that's not even consequential? Come on. There's gotta be more to it than this. Alright, well... Huh. That really was it. Well, I really came back all this way for nothing then. Alright, I'll head back then, but So I'm quite positive I haven't missed anything. Unless I go straight through here. Which is a possibility, because I haven't tried that.
Damn, locked. Why can't our work ever be easy?
Okay, so we can't go through here anyway? Alright. Can't even, like, jump over it? No? Alright, so that's why we go the way we went then. Got it. Alright, just being thorough, double checking, triple checking everything, dotting all my I's, crossing my T's. First time playing this game, so I don't know everything. And I try to look things up very minimally, so I don't want to accidentally spoil anything, and I also try to rely upon my own intelligence to figure things out as much as I can. Sometimes I can't be bothered with that, but most of the time I do try. Alright, let's go back. Let me go back around this way, I think. Up here. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. 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 This way. Through here. Across here. They did really good on that cable bending sound. That tension, that sound of the tension on cables, you know. Alright, let's go back down here. It didn't take very long to get back to where we were. And I'm quite certain, I'm like 98% sure that I haven't missed anything. I went back and double checked. So. Alright, time to save. It might be people now that we're going to be dealing with. Just in case. Oops. Let's try to be somewhat sneaky. What's in here? The doors barred shut. I think that this just leads to the same thing. Okay, that gets up there. What's this do? Oh, nice. Well, yeah, let's go with override codes. Nice. Alright, that's dealt with. Properly dealt with, I may add. Alright, let's see if we can get through this door. Nope, barred shut. There's a glass. Alright, looks like I have no recourse, really, but to go up these stairs now. Let's see if I can assess what's going on here before. Nope.
Go no further, infidel. This next shot will miss. What are you doing?
How do I get across to you? Alright. Well, in that case, maybe I'll use...
Down there.
Alright, that worked out. Alright, there must be a proper way across. Once I get the fuses, I'm sure. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if what coming down here does. Oh, enables me to loot the rooms, I suppose. Huh. I wonder what putting the fuse here would do.
Let me handle this.
Oh, what the hell?
Have you given up?
Help me end this fight on my feet.
So predictable. I can hear
Sorry, Inez.
Refraining.
Back in business.
Okay, so I guess that is where I was supposed to put the fuse. But take it from there and then put it down there. 'Cause I can't take it out now that I put it there, so hopefully that's right. Seems right. And then before I put the fuse box in, let's look around here first. Because I'm sure it'll spawn more enemies. Okay.
Time to earn my Grass back in business.
We're so close. One elevator ride away from having Vries in our crosshairs. Finally.
Okay, this must be the guys that I dealt with the mechanicals, and I guess these are the guys that I needed to also deal with. So I think we're right on track. Alright, save. Nothing in here, right? So I assume we go through there, but looks like the other side. Nothing. Alright then. I wonder, let's see, for Vries, probably. Oh, I switched my hat, so that's why there's another option here. Let's put that back where it belongs. That's why it was unequipped. Okay. Alright, so I got all my options here. But let's see what happens. Not sure what we're gonna have going right now. Make sure there's nothing like close to being. Make sure things refilled to the max. Okay. Reloaded, I mean. Alright. Save. Alright. I can put away my weapon here, apparently. Not in the thick of things yet. Scrolling through the records, you note 3 entries in particular. Summation of the sovereign's address. As the decommissioning process winds down here, can't help but look about and reminisce on all that was done here. I hope that your research will prove unapproval. With this final sign off and a toast to matriarch. Okay. Alright, nothing useful, really. Is this not the door we go through? Oh yeah, let's leave that. Oh shit. My iPad died. I'll have to plug that in. Stream manager. Okay. I brought it up on my phone. We're good for now. But I am gonna need to plug in my iPad. Otherwise then my phone will die. Alright, as for how to get through. Alright, this is clearly the way. So aha. Oh.
Fine. I suppose we can entertain a tentative agreement. I hereby agree that both of our parties will lay down their arms. For now.
I am pleased for senseless bloodshed when we may yet come to an accord.
I remind you that a contract signing may still be a ways off, but we might consider the hierarchy between our parties, should we wish to proceed with a merger, an alliance.
No, we wouldn't want any unseemly quabbles over power. Especially when presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda, and our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and
Oh my
minds.
god.
If unification is what
Can't
you
wait to
want,
shut these people up.
unity is what you need.
So you think that your people
Fucking corpies.
I certainly won't downplay the powers of persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Yet he struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his right hand was actively undermining him, even with his data.
Meanwhile, Auntie's choice has done little to alleviate the refugee crisis it helped create. Indeed, my projection
Like sitting terror rays. We can't let Vries make her move.
in what you can steal.
Dear Vicar, you are not yourself.
Agreed.
Perhaps Auntie and your bishop should continue these talks. We'd be happy hosts. We do you enjoy dazzling guests with a tour of our stolen artifacts?
There is only a 14% chance that you are jesting. No. If anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions, it is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be an insult.
Come on. Move, damn you.
Ooh. I hear her.
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander.
Or the right time.
It's over, Augustine. Nowhere left to run. No more lies you can peddle or people you can burn. Your rewards come due.
Abara, I was unaware of your survival until recently. Believe it or not, I was happy you survived. But to see you still seeking solace in the Commander's shadow is disappointing. You could have done anything with your life. Shrugged off the bad memories. But now you're both here to meddle. Law knows why.
Didn't you get our message from the monastery? Our arrival was hardly a surprise.
Yes, I do recall your begging me not to do this. Hardly the work of a master negotiator, let alone two. I've no interest in continuing this little reunion. What happened in Horizon Point, well, I had no choice but to do as I did. And I'm prepared to do the same again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
So you don't want peace or what? Like, what is your end goal? Man, I never go with a freaking Space Ranger. Like, that's just too... Not so fast, fiend! I'm here to stop you and restore justice to Arcadia. Silver Shroud all over again. Alright, right? Alright, I'm too curious. Like, alright, I'll bite. Tell me what the peace talks have to do with the rifts.
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology.
Okay, so the Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. What's their reason to do so? And what can you do with that control? Exactly. I certainly agree. I wouldn't want Auntie's Choice to have that technology. So... So what was Horizon Point, a test run?
No. The Order's seers approached me after I arrived in Arcadia, and proved to me that I needed to act, to stop the Protectorate's rift research from annihilating our galaxy. You were an unwelcome variable. Prior knowledge could have changed your actions, and the seers had predicted that you and your team would perish in the process regardless. I tried to put it out of mind when you and I first spoke. I had to focus. But all I could think of was the cost I was being asked to pay to ensure the mission's success, and I forced myself to complete it. I trusted that with Horizon Point's destruction, humanity might be saved, but it wasn't. It was only the start. I must finish what I started.
Wait a minute. The Order sees. Okay, so the Protectorate, if they get that information, okay, so they'll learn. Okay, so the Order isn't necessarily trying to learn how to control the risk for a nefarious reason, but if Anti-Choice or the Protectorate got their hands on that research, it could be devastating. And I do believe that the Protectorate probably would annihilate the galaxy, whether that's the means or what they mean to do or not. So okay, you were an unwelcome variable. Could have changed your actions, possibly. You perish in the process. Well, they were wrong. So in your mind, you're trying to save humanity. Question is now, are you delusional? Or are you right? I mean, the rift. I mean, you created the rift because through what you did at Horizon Point. So, how are you? How was destroying Horizon Point supposed to save humanity when all you did was create a rift that they can now control or learn how to control? True. Arithmetic cult. So the Order is behind. The Order seers are behind your actions. Because they seem like they were at odds with you now. I mean, I do care about the past because it's important. I'm kind of tempted to say this. Geez, why the colony is at war? And a giant rift is in front of us. Or so a seer ordered you to kill us, so you obeyed like a good little canid. I'm gonna go with this one.
And yet it's nothing compared to the utter and complete destruction that would have come to pass. No. I did the right thing at Horizon Point, despite the cost. I had to sit with too many unanswered questions after the mission. It eventually forced me to find a way to fix the rifts. If only to stop the thoughts that plagued me. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
Enough! Just enough, Augustine. I can't listen to any more of these excuses. I've got all the answers I needed, Commander. She's gone over the threshold and ain't no bringing her back. Best we make this quick, before she can hurt anyone else.
You think you have it in you to pull the trigger, Ibarra?
Had 10 years to practice. Give the order, Commander.
This is surprisingly difficult. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but, like, this is... I don't know if... It's hard to tell. I mean, clearly she's manipulated everyone around her. The question still remains, is she right or is she deluded? Is she out of her mind? Has she justified this because of these delusions? And she makes some logical points here. I do also agree that the Order probably is the only one that can be trusted with that power. I certainly wouldn't trust Anti-Choice with it, and I certainly wouldn't trust the Protectorate with it. Her mission is surprisingly understandable. Not yet, Niles.
How many times do you need a snake to bite you to realize its nature? She's shown us who she is, Commander. She's showing us again right now.
Well, that's true. We do all want the same thing here, to stop the rifts. She wants to stop the rifts, she wants to save Arcadia, but is she delusional about the means, about the way in which to go about that, is the question, the important question here. What I'm trying to figure out, Niles.
You're wrestling fire here. You know that, right?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, I know.
Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the Order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse.
I'm to give the order the means to close the rifts. The rifts do need to be closed, but okay, there's another way to help the Order. You just haven't considered it yet. All right, let's go with that.
Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the Order from itself.
I do agree. I don't see how their deaths would help anything or stop anything. Yeah, I don't think that it would stop anything.
Even if the circumstances for peace are right, surely their envoy's untimely deaths will put fear into them. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. You were an Earth Directorate agent once. You understand the need to be
I still
thorough.
am.
But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. I don't belong here. And the Earth Directorate's nothing more than a memory. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander, then all that's left is your bullet.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. Sometimes I thought her a fool for putting such faith in me. But if she still does, maybe. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew.
I should.
You can't
Yeah?
possibly wish for me to live.
At the end of the day, I believe you can redeem yourself. Make things right again. I honestly just didn't think you had it in you to do that. To do what it takes to redeem yourself. But if you do, then I'll back you up.
Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I just didn't understand there was another path I could take. Not until this moment. I see now that my judgment has been compromised.
Yes?
So we will do this your way. No harm will come to the delegates, and I will stand down.
Wow.
But there's more you should know. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me, and it contains the rift data gathered from every system they monitor. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved.
Well, good. I need some kind of assurance this isn't some kind of trap.
All I can give is my word. There's no backup plan for me. I've reached my limit. But I know that you can save us. And this cartridge will at least give you a head start. There's also a high priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it, but you certainly have the means to do so on your ship. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Here, it's yours. May the numbers guide you, Commander. Wait, what in the void is that?
Oh, shit. Looks like the rifts are becoming unstable. That is not good. What the hell?
Lord damn! Ain't never seen a thing like this! We need to move! Now!
Ooh, the simplifier, hell yeah. Well, it doesn't seem like I'm being timed, but yeah, I agree. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
Follow me, quick!
Alright, let's see. Nope, that don't look right. Is it? Where'd Augustine go? It said follow me and I didn't. Well shit, I think that caught on fire behind me. Alright, alright. Now what? Alright, alright. We got this.
That rift's not getting any smaller. Come on, Commander. Huff it, puff it.
Shit. A lot of people come in at a time like this and then move along. I should be grabbing your attention right now with all this. This is exciting. Okay. Let's go. We made it. We made it. We made it. Ooh, boy. That reminded me of the quest where we're escaping, in Dune Awakening. Escaping that crashed ship or something.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines.
What does that mean exactly,
The
Val?
full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No
I would have
exceptions.
anyway.
The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms De Vries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose.
I wouldn't mind some help from the Order.
Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their discretion, even under normal directives, which you are no longer bound by. Both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive, and may be open to working with you to regain access. Seeking their assistance is recommended. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station and have sent messages expressing gratitude. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters.
Okay. you know, maybe I'll feel differently in a different playthrough, but yeah, sorry, I had to sneeze. Um, from what I've seen so far, yes, there have been some um, zealot order people, such as Vries and Seer Wiley. Um, but as a whole, I have no issue with the order. Anti-choice, on the other hand, the protectorate. Anti-choice, you know, it isn't the greatest evil between them and the protectorate. So I will work with them. I'm willing to, but I would rather work with the order. Or neither. So.
The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience and governance, they would be fair partners and open to reasonable solutions. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent such as yourself. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive, and by extension, the entire colony. Careful consideration is warranted. There is also one other, less likely option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able to help facilitate this.
Okay. It's the information. I'll think about it.
Returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander?
I'm inclined to begin with the archive on Cloister. We need more information.
Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high preponderance of miniature rifts. Proceed with caution. It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You've also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now, should you wish. The message has also been sent to your private terminal.
Tell me what it says.
Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed and Valuable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander. You may use the astrogator to navigate there at any time.
Okay, then. I preferably would want to work with maybe possibly combining, convincing them to help each other. Let's see. Cool. We'll go with that. Be right back. I'm going to plug some stuff in and go take a bio break. Okay, I'm back and got my iPad plugged in. Hopefully it's charging now. I don't know, it's hopefully doing something. It completely died, so. Alright. Well, I have a really good sniper option now. I can't even break it out anyway right now. But I could put a mod on it. A barrel. So it already has an optic. And it's a custom modular scope. Variable zoom range. Cool. Toggle with quick melee while in ADS. Okay. Alright.
Commander, word?
Yeah, I figured you would want a word. And I figured you're probably not going to be happy with me. I'm bracing for it. Lay it on me.
What happened back there? We had her cornered, bullets chambered, justice within reach, and you just let her go? What am I supposed to do with that? How am I supposed to trust you the next time a tough choice has to be made?
Yeah, I'll go with that. Thought we had more trust between us than this. I didn't spare her to hurt you.
Then why'd you do it?
As an Earth Directorate agent, we should always seek peaceful resolutions when we can.
Mercy's a fine concept, but I'm not convinced everyone deserves it. Just hope we don't come to regret our state hand. I'm gonna need time to muddle through all this, so let's just end things there. For now.
I understand, Niles. I understand. I'll think about it too. Her goals are not evil or wrong, but her methods were. I will say that. But she admitted that her judgment has been compromised and backed off. And I do believe she can be redeemed if she puts in the work. Alright. I still only have one key. Okay. Nice, I can put a silencer on it. Very nice. Yeah, make one though. Let's make a silencer. Weapon mod. Sniper rifle silencer. wait, and how are we on ammo? Well, let's go ahead and make.
Authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives.
All right, let's talk in this. See how you feel after all that.
Never thought you'd manage to save De Vries along with the delegates. They could be good allies when we look for help closing the rifts, assuming De Vries sticks to her change of heart. Reckon my being present for the dramatic rescue will gain me some clout with Auntie's choice. Just got 2 or 3 more incidents like this to win my way back in, I'd say. There's one thing I can't shake, though. That rift exploded at just the right time, right in the middle of the peace talks. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it?
Do you think it was trying to tell us something?
I reckon it's saying that all our political machinations will mean nothing in due time. Nature will always defeat us. But we can learn to work with it, like with the rift tech. By the way, what De Vries said about Auntie and the rift tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more.
I'll give you the. Let's see. Maybe you're right, but we can't leave anything to chance.
I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time to seek out certainty. Still, think we ought to pay the undisputed claim a visit, see if we can court Auntie's aid. Your boss was clear. We'll need all the help we can get to close these rifts. Whether we gain that help from Auntie or not, I won't lose sight of that. Our galaxy's survival is of far more consequence than our loyalties. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out. How personal are we talking? Oh, come on. It's just a hobby. An obvious one at that. I picked up drawing from the grandpa in the domicile next door back in Tau Ceti. When I was a kid, he told me the best way to appreciate nature was to create some of your own and carry it with you. The notion's taken on a bit of a different meaning now with Auntie, but I reckon that grandpa has the right of it.
Could you draw me like one of your French girls? That's good work. I prefer this to Auntie.
Want to know a secret? So do I. Don't get me wrong, they've done a lot of good. Modern medicine sure beats slathering plant matter on your wound. But there's something to be said for partnering with nature, not fighting for dominion over it.
You mentioned Vincent.
Yep, that's him. Hoping I've done him proud.
Can you draw me like one of your raptidons?
On the off chance you're being serious, afraid not. Never quite got the hang of drawing human appendages.
Me neither, to be honest.
Well, they ain't exactly equipped for negotiations, and I ain't gonna become a bloody pulp if they're aiming to pick a fight. But they are fascinating. I'd watch them all day if their hunting instincts weren't so sharp. They like to play, did you know that? Of course, they play with the corpses of their prey, but it's play nonetheless.
I'll be off then. Oh, my ear itches. Okay. You know what? Yeah, what are you thinking, Val?
The cultist known as Azza has been admitted to the ship roster. Among her registered weapons is what she refers to as her disemboweling knife. This unit reminds the commander that anticoagulants are your first line of defense when injury occurs.
Where are you at, Marisol? Excuse me. Alright, look at all that stuff. Alright, I looked at all that stuff too. Okay. What's up, Azza? What do you think about what happened?
What? Sorry. Caught me lost in my upper story.
No thoughts
Such
on
as?
what happened? Huh. Alright. Where's Marisol? Where are you hiding at, Marisol? Oh, there she is. What do you think?
Saving the delegates from De Vries took considerable effort, dear. Of course you could, but you didn't. They still might have a role to play if we're to close the rifts. Inquire away. I may even respond. Presiding Bishop Orlo, yes. Ruth Bassar's predecessor. And better. Now there was a scientician. A true adherent to order principles. Ran an efficient operation to boot. For a while, I'd hoped all this recent brouhaha, the schism, invasion, the rifts, was part of some long-foreseen predictive plan on her part. Something oblique only at the moment. The more time passes, the less I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I'm missing a few key variables. Or maybe she's a bit mathematically challenged.
Why were you called the endpoint?
Because all the good mathematical terms were already taken by my predecessors? Because nothing gets past me, someone once thought, perhaps. I'm sure I don't know, dear. Whoever came up with that particular sobriquet is surely long since dead and buried. Hopefully by my hand.
Speaking of...
I try to kill only when necessary. Granted, our missions mean that occurs fairly often. I assume too. Yes?
I still like to think we can talk our way out of most predicaments.
Yes, this verbal resolution thing is, well, quite novel. I'm amazed how often it actually works. Keep expecting half these hullheads to argue themselves into an early grave. Are you asking me to reveal details of high-level covert operations? For the former head of the Order? To you, an agent for another party? I doubt you're willing to offer me a thorough accounting of your past assignments. And I bet the Earth Directorate had you on all sorts of clandestine initiatives. I'm not saying never, but we only just met, dear. Trust takes time.
Fair enough.
May the plan favor us against long odds.
Alrighty. I think we're set then. Let's see, how long has our stream been for today so far? 2 hours? Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and take us to... I'm starting to think that this popped up for a reason. I think this is a place that you just go to on your own. I'll look it up in a minute. But for now, we'll head to Cloister. Get more information. Yeah, check out the archive. That's what we'll do first. That planet almost looks like Earth. A bit more blue in a different way, but I think I took Niles and what's your
Moment of your time, Commander.
Okay, do you want to come with me? What's up?
Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again.
Wasn't this about heretical by the Order?
That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reason's Pass, on account of my decision.
Take it you feel bad about that.
I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path.
Okay, we can go right now if you'd like.
Do appreciate it, Commander.
Okay, well then, I was going to bring you along with me anyway. So I'll bring you and Niles. More than likely. I'll think about that. Actually, let's go ahead and end our stream here. I will be streaming again. I gotta go to the store, you know, get a few things, and then I'll be back and I will pick up where we left off here. Might be better to split up the stream anyway. Take it in a couple hour bites. So I'll be back in a little while. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here for now, guys. Thank you. Let's save there. And then see y'all soon.